Ahoy, peace and blessings, welcome back. Today we're talking about how the church is not the bride of Christ. Okay, the Bible is filled with many hypocrisies. Okay, I make this video with love, with good intentions, because I know it's a lot of beautiful people out there who have questions and believe these things to be true, which are not, right? Here's one of the hypocrisies, right? A lot of you great women out here want to be a Proverbs 31 woman. Listen to this though. Proverbs 31:4, it is not for kings to drink wine, not for rulers to crave beer, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed and deprive all of the oppressed of their rights. Let beer be for those who are perishing, wine for those who are in anguish, right? Wine is negative, right? Genesis 27:28, may God give you heaven's dew and earth's richness, an abundance of grain and new wine, right? So which one is it? A lot of you Christians, right, get caught in hypocrisies, right? This Bible is filled with hypocrisies. I want you to understand this, right? You are a follower of Jesus, right? A lot of you beautiful people out there, men and women, right? The Bible is not 100% of Jesus's words, right? King Solomon wrote some of these verses, right? Paul wrote some of these verses from the disciples and things of that nature. You get what I mean? So in Proverbs 31, wine is bad, right? Last time I checked, Jesus turned water into wine. You get what I mean? So you really have to follow the Spirit. You should talk to Jesus yourself. Jesus supersedes the Bible. Jesus will tell you things that's not in the Bible. You get what I mean? Jesus also has a wife, right? Jesus' wife is Asherah. I don't have a real percentage. I want to say the majority of the Bible, though, is not Jesus' words. You also have to realize a lot of Jesus' actual words were taken out of the Bible, right? The book of Enoch, the Apocalypse of Adam, other books. You get what I mean? Book of Timothy, right? A bunch of different books. Or Book of Thomas, sorry, I always get those names confused, right? A bunch of different books that had Jesus' actual words were removed, and instead they put in his disciples' words, these kings' words, right? King James, right? This book has been edited hundreds and thousands of times. You remember Jesus turning water into wine. You remember Jesus going to the temple and flipping the tables, right? Jesus is not going to let his wife get disrespected, right? He called the church a den of robbers. Understand this, and you guys are calling that his wife, right? A lot of you women don't want to admit it. A lot of you women just want to marry Jesus, right? I have good news. You can marry Jesus. Literally, Jesus will take you as a bride, right? You're a man. Literally, Jesus will marry you, right? Not in a sexual way, not in a homo way, getting me a homosexual way, right? But just as a bond of love, right? And some like ride or die energy, right? For eternity, right? You can marry Jesus, right? Jesus is not going to marry the church, the den of robbers. Literally, Jesus is the church. The church is nothing without Jesus in the first place, right? These preachers were preaching and stuff like that. Whenever Jesus stepped on the scene, Jesus said, shut the fuck up. I'm here now. I'm preaching now, right? A lot of these churches, right? I'm going to put up pictures. These churches are evil, most of them. These churches are negative. These pastors are stealing, right? These pastors are doing things to children and stuff like that. And you guys still think that's his wife. Nothing like that is ever going to happen to Jesus' wife. Nothing at all like that. He's not going to call his wife a den of robbers. He's not going to flip the tables with his wife at his wife's house. You know what I mean? So please, I'm begging you, especially a lot of you women, a lot of you smart, wise, right, followers of Christ, right? I have this infatuation and attachment to the church. You should not be attached to the church. You should be attached to Jesus. The church is not his wife, right? I want you to understand something. Jesus is polyamorous, okay? Jesus is okay marrying multiple people, right? Because it's true love. It's not, marrying for money or for, fame or for resources. No, this is love, bond, connection. You get what I mean? Eternal energy. Right? Friendship. You get what I mean? A lot of these churches, oh, we're the church. We are in power. We have the say of God. You're not God. Every time another preacher was speaking with Jesus, Jesus said, shut the fuck up. I'm here now. I'm preaching now. A lot of you people can't fucking preach. All right? That's just the truth of it. A lot of these preachers can't fucking preach. A lot of these preachers can't even keep their hands off these fucking other minors and shit. A lot of these preachers can't avoid fucking stealing from hundreds of thousands of fucking people, man. They're literally robbers. Literally. Jesus' wife is not a fucking robber. Asherah is not a robber. I know a lot of you highly spiritually inclined women, right? I'm sure some of you women already married to Jesus. Y'all not fucking robbers, bruh. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of people just starting out, right? Just grew up in the church and stuff like that, believe this ideology, right? But these verses are not Jesus's actual words, right? They're Paul's words, they're Solomon's words, there's these other people's words, right? There's his disciple words. Every time Jesus' disciples spoke, Jesus said, shut the fuck up. You are wrong. You were never right. None of his disciples were ever fucking right. Not one fucking time. His disciples were a bunch of fucking cowards in my eyes. They let that nigga die. They ran from the government, right? Church and the government like this now. Jesus ain't never fucked with the government. Jesus ain't never fucked with no robber. Jesus barely fucked with his disciples. Like, he was trying to teach them, but they were fucking wrong. He wanted them to shut their fucking mouth. It wasn't, oh, women at church can't speak. No, none of you niggas can speak, because I'm here now. Listen to fucking me. Listen to fucking God now. Literally, because y'all are all fucking wrong. Y'all gonna be misled. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are sheep. Literally, shut the fuck up. Do what the fuck I say. You know what I'm saying? No preacher gonna tell you it's like that. It's literally like that. What the fuck Jesus say? Shut the fuck up, Satan. Jesus calling his own disciples Satan. Y'all gonna follow some shit his disciples wrote? You know that shit's fucking wrong. Every time his fucking disciples wrote, Jesus said, shut the fuck up. That shit fucking wrong. Y'all following, oh, this verse from his disciple, this verse from Paul. Paul wrote most of the fucking Bible. That nigga wrong. Let Jesus fucking speak. That nigga's fucking wrong, man. All these pastors fucking wrong. Every church Jesus stepped into, shut the fuck up. Once he grew up, when he was a kid, okay, he's learning. Right, once he was a fucking man, shut the fuck up. I'm with fucking dad. I'm with God now. You not with fucking God. You with me. Because I let you be with me. Because I'm nice and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm compassionate and shit. I got love. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm filled with the Holy Spirit and shit. These people are lying to y'all, these people are lying to y'all talking about the church is Jesus' wife. All right, this is ultimately the video. I'm making this video out of love. The church is not his fucking wife. All right, I'm saying this because I know a lot of these beautiful women want to marry fucking Jesus. Y'all can go ahead and marry Jesus, right? Jesus is my fucking brother. I'm tired of people talking shit about my fucking brother, spreading lies like his fucking disciples, like these fucking preachers. I'm just fucking tired of that shit. When Jesus died, bruh, the church is useless now. Literally. The church is useless now. Jesus has been dead for thousands of years at this point. The church is fucking useless, right? You might learn something, right? Because they're still people, right? We're still just people at the end of the day. You can learn something from a fucking bum, right? You can learn something from a billionaire. You can learn something from a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? The church ain't fucking important. You can learn something from anyone, right? The church, how it was when Jesus was alive, is not the same fucking church. Even when he was alive, he was saying, all you niggas are fucking wrong. So what you think is going to be thousands of years from now? Talking about the most perfect man in the world doesn't have a wife. Talking about God doesn't have a wife. You call him father. There's a fucking mother. Don't you know you got a mom? Like, a lot of y'all don't be children of God. You got a fucking mom. You don't know about fucking mom? You get what I'm saying? Please know about mom. Please open your fucking eyes. Go talk to her. Go talk to her, right? But for you women who really want to marry Jesus, right? Y'all women literally put Jesus over every single fucking man on the planet. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. But then y'all go say, Jesus married to the fucking church. Jesus loved you more than the fucking church. Where does it say Jesus even liked the church at? That was his fucking disciples. They like, oh, Jesus dead. Let's carry on with the church. Jesus dead, shit. We let this nigga die, shit. Like, come on, let's come together. Let's try to do what he was doing. Even though when he was alive, they was wrong every single time they fucking spoke in the Bible. Every single time they spoke, them niggas was fucking wrong. You gonna turn on me. That's what Jesus was saying to his disciples. Y'all following his disciples. They turned on that nigga. They the same motherfucking people. I'm just personally sick of Jesus fucking with me more than he fucked with y'all. And y'all claiming y'all Christians and shit. Y'all claiming y'all followers of Jesus. I ain't no follower of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, though. Y'all literally are in love with that nigga. Like, marry that nigga, bruh. Marry that nigga, please. Get on your fucking knee. Pray. Jesus, take me as your fucking bride. Jesus is gonna come. I ain't gonna tell you what the fuck gonna happen. Do that shit. Do that fucking shit, man. Literally. Fuck the church. Fuck the church. Fuck these evil ass preachers. Fuck these evil ass temples. That's what Jesus was saying. I'm saying the same fucking shit. Fuck these niggas, man. You can find more holy people on the fucking internet. You can find more holy people on fucking YouTube and TikTok and shit. You can find more holy people at the fucking trap houses, at the fucking gas station, fucking crackheads and shit. More holy than these fucking preachers and shit. More holy than these churches, literally. That ain't his fucking wife. Please just wake the fuck up. All right, I'm so sick and tired. There's so many women like that. You get what I'm saying? Strong, beautiful. 10 out of 10 women. You get what I'm saying? 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 women, literally. Talking about the church. And Jesus go, nah, fuck the church, man. Jesus ain't never put the church first. Just put God first. God was before the church. God made the fucking church. God made fucking everything, the creator. Talking about some little 1% of the shit he made. He made you. He made a bunch more powerful, peaceful shit that ain't got tainted. That it's been holy since the beginning of time. Church ain't been holy since the beginning of time. That shit was barely holy in the first place. Only when Jesus was alive, literally. And only sometimes even then. There's this narrative that like Jesus was like abstinent or something like that. Jesus didn't like women. The most perfect man in the world ain't gonna like women. Ain't gonna be in love with women, his fucking equal, his other half. Jesus loves the fuck out of women. Y'all know that shit. Y'all know that shit. Literally, you are a god. You are a goddess. Who the fuck you gonna marry? You gonna marry another god. You gonna marry another fucking goddess. You gonna marry your other half. Y'all be too scared to ask that nigga, for real. Y'all be too scared to get on one knee. Like, I feel like a weirdo. I'm getting on one knee, talk to a fucking spirit and shit. That's how the fuck it go. That's literally just how the fuck it go. You believe in that nigga, just start keeping it fucking real. Alright, I just want y'all women to start keeping it fucking real. Literally, y'all put Jesus over every nigga on the fucking planet. Y'all put Jesus over y'all daddy, y'all sons, every fucking nigga on the planet talking about you don't want to marry that nigga. Shut the fuck up. Y'all liars. Like, keep it fucking real, literally. I guess Astra was the only bitch that kept it fucking real. I'm telling you, y'all can marry Jesus. They're polyamorous. I'm telling y'all they're polyamorous and shit. I'm telling y'all that's a love y'all never fucking felt before. A lot of y'all ain't never heard Jesus speak for real. Talking about your followers Jesus. I don't even follow that nigga. I be hearing that nigga speak every fucking day. I'm just saying, y'all be pretending, y'all be acting like y'all love that nigga more than me and shit. Go fucking marry that nigga then. Go marry some bum ass, weak ass human who don't even call himself a god. Not even Christian probably. Hella fucking sins and shit. Wow, a bunch of weird ass shit. A lot of y'all pastors be married. Literally, I'm gonna cut that out. Man, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all niggas, man. Shame on y'all niggas, literally. If the Bible is actually Jesus' words, they wouldn't have took out a bunch of these books they took out. They would have took out a bunch of his disciples' words, a bunch of these kings' words, a bunch of Paul's words. You know what I'm saying? It would have been just Jesus' words. Y'all act like the Bible is just Jesus' words. No. Only a little bit sprinkled in. Talking about don't drink wine. He turned water into wine. Talking about the church is Jesus' bride. I want y'all to understand something. That man had women rubbing his feet. Can you imagine you at a party, you in the middle of a kickback, right, chilling with your gang, with your homies, with your best friends. You got a girl rubbing your feet in the middle of the party? And y'all say Jesus abstinent? Jesus wasn't a lover or something? Y'all say he made love and shit? Y'all say he a fucking lover? Talking about lover don't got a wife? They wasn't even at Jesus' house. This woman was rubbing his feet. They wasn't even at Jesus' house. And some random man's house. She rubbing his feet. All these people, please, Jesus, let me just touch your hoodie. Let me touch your clothes. Let me touch your shirt. Please, Jesus. A lot of y'all women want to marry him, man. Keep it real. The woman who's rubbing his feet was keeping it fucking real, literally. Y'all want to stop acting like you don't want to. Y'all women need to stop acting like y'all don't want to rub his feet, bruh. Respectfully, I love a good massage, right? Every man do, man. We be rubbing y'all feet too, y'all. Stop acting like we ain't equal. Stop acting like you ain't a goddess. Stop acting like you ain't a god. Stop acting like the church is Jesus' wife when he called it a dinner robbery. He's flipping tables in that bitch. Every time his disciples spoke, he said, shut the fuck up. Every time a preacher spoke, he said, shut the fuck up. Imagine these niggas now. All kind of capitalism and all kind of bullshit now. I'm really making this out of love, but I'm tired of y'all disrespecting my brother. You get what I'm saying? Y'all be some amazing women out here. Hey, men too, you can marry Jesus and not be on no sexual thing. You understand that. I think men get that. You know what I'm saying? Just a bond, a connection thing. You know what I'm saying? An eternity thing. We with each other for eternity. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. We with each other right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy, right? Sickness, health. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to do that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Stop following his disciples. I ain't never called myself a disciple of his. I ain't never called myself a follower of his. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a real nigga type shit. I'm just a smart, spiritually inclined nigga. I'm a spirit. I'm a soul. I'm a god, literally. I follow myself because I'm a god. That's just my brother. Of course my brother is a god. All my brothers are gods. All my sisters are goddesses, of course. Y'all ain't on it. Y'all still sleep. Y'all still sleep. Y'all still sleep. Let me speak real quiet because y'all still sleep. I don't want to wake nobody up or nothing. Literally, stop following his disciples, bro. Jesus ain't follow his disciples. His disciples was always wrong. His disciples was cowards running away and shit. They didn't even go die with him. They was dying years later and shit. Die with your brother, man. Fight together. I know Jesus said, hey, don't fight. Man, I would have been swinging. I've been swinging in that bitch. Hey, Jesus, you're going to have to forgive me. God to forgive me. You have to forgive me. I'm swinging in that bitch. Fuck these niggas. They wasn't on that. I was a woman. I'm like, hey, Jesus, I know you got all these women, but you the perfect nigga. the fuck I'm gonna do? Of course I want you. I'm gonna take a not perfect nigga who can't walk on water, nigga can't turn water into wine and shit. Nigga can't come back to life and shit. Hey, come on, man. All niggas out here dumb believing that shit. Hey, there's some women out here who don't want to marry Jesus. Of course, you get what I'm saying? Of course. A lot of y'all women do, right? A lot of y'all Christian women do. So do it, please, do it. All right, on me, bro. Brother of Jesus, on me. Just do it. Ask him. See what he say. Ask him. Don't let it be you. Let it be your ego. Don't let it be a little voice in your head. Ask him. Peace and blessings. Peace and super blessings. All right. Y'all have a super day, super week, super month, super year. You know what I'm saying? We're working on our super angels. You feel me? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for making it in. Till next time. Peace.